welcome to yet another fantastic episode here at KALUHI'S kitchen. As always, it's super exciting for me to join you guys on this platform to share another fantastic recipe. And for today, I want us to make a nice warming soup paired with a delicious cheesy sandwich that you guys are really going to enjoy. If you've purchased my book that I published in 2021, you know that soups are not boring and soups are made extra filling when they're paired with a sandwich. And for today, I'm going to get into yet another one that I know for sure you guys are really going to enjoy. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for joining me for yet another bomb-ass video. And to my new watchers, I hope after this video, I get to earn your valuable subscription. That's it guys, let's get right into it and let's make something super warming and super delicious. Karibuni. Okay, now we're now prepped and ready to go. The vegetables that will form the body of our soup are now prepped and are on our baking tray. As you can see, they're simply 4 vegetables and 2 herbs, and I like my soups having simple flavors, full-bodied, very herby and really delicious to have. So for this soup, it's a tomato soup, but on top of having tomatoes, we're also going to have some red bell pepper, some eggplant, some carrots, and for our herbs, I'm going with some fresh thyme and some rosemary as well. On this channel, we love food that is both delicious and nutritious. And for this soup, on top of its warming properties, you're also going to benefit from our world of vitamins, my favorite being the A vitamins that's potently contained in the carrots, in the tomatoes, in the bell peppers. On top of that, you're also going to get lots of magnesium, lots of iron, lots of potassium, qualities that are good for your body and also delicious to have. So the purpose we have our vegetables on our baking tray is because we're going to roast them for a couple of minutes. And the purpose of the roasting is to allow the flavors to really become nice and potent before proceeding to make our soup. So for the next step, we're going to just pop in our vegetables into our oven. Remember, we'll have to preheat first. Mine isn't preheated, so I'll preheat my oven. Then I'll put my vegetables inside, allow them to roast for about 20 minutes, and thereafter, tutaendelea.
They say humans are social animals. They can't live alone. But you can live pretty well by yourself.
Our vegetables are now grilling and my home smells super fantastic. I know supper is going to be so delicious and I'm really excited about what I'm about to have for dinner. So now we're going to speak about the sandwich I'm going to pair this soup with. You can pair your soup with any sandwich, or if you want something light, maybe as a starter, you can have your sandwich, you can have your soup just as is. But for me, I want something filling because this will be my supper. Therefore, I'm going to pair it with a delicious sandwich. And for today, I'm going with a cheesy smoky bun, and this is going to be really delicious. My initial vision was to have sausage in place of Smokies, but I didn't have sausages in my fridge, so I used the Smokies I was gifted by one of my guests who came visiting. In place of Smokies or sausages, you can use leftover chicken, you can use leftover turkey, you can use some ham as well. Those 3 really go so well with the flavors we're putting together for our sandwich. For the bread, I'm going to use a Samoon by Carrefour, but you can use any other bread you personally prefer. The cheeses I'm going to use are mozzarella for a bit of stretchiness and some cheddar for some deep flavor. For some freshness, I'm going to go with some freshly chopped tomato and a bit of dhania. I'm also going to add some chili. I really love these chilies by Mdalasini. If you've been watching my videos for the past 5 years or so, you know I'm a huge Mdalasini fan. You can use any chili you personally prefer. I'm going with the Nyege Nyege chili by Mdalasini, but you can use any chili you like. If you don't want chili, you can leave it out entirely. Because our sandwich has some cheese, it will require some time in the oven, but in contrast to the soup, it will just need about 5 minutes just for the cheese to melt, and that will happen after our vegetables have completed their grilling. And speaking of the vegetables, once they're done grilling, I think they're now 10 minutes out, we're going to proceed to further cook them in this sufuria. This sufuria has some ghee, some onion and some garlic. I left them out because I didn't want them to have the same grilling texture. So we're going to cook them. Thereafter, we're going to add in our grilled vegetables, pour in some stock, and then cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then proceed to blend, and then the soup will be done. Thereafter is when we're going to put in our sandwich into our oven for just about 5 minutes. And once nice and melty, tutakutana hapa for tasting and plating.
So it doesn't matter if I'm there or not, right?
You were just afraid they'd abandon you. So you abandoned them? You distanced yourself from the whole thing.
And just like that, my love bugs, we have something amazingly delicious to enjoy right at home. And I'm so excited about this combination. And I have to admit, makosa ndogo ilifanyika. I got lost on Twitter and my buns got a little bit burnt on the top, but I've given them a taste and it's still okay. So if you make this at home, please don't be like Kaluhi. Please concentrate. When the mozzarella is melting, don't go further and burn your buns, because me nimefanya hiyo makosa, so don't do the mistake I made. Regardless, this is so delicious. I've already taken pictures for my blog and I have already tasted, and it's super phenomenal. There's this other bun on the countertop, so we're going to slice it and then grab one section, and then let's go right in for a taste test. This is absolutely unforgettable. You guys know full well that the combination of tomatoes and cheese is a match made in heaven, and this combination is a perfect highlight of that match made in heaven. So the correct way to eat this combination is to slice your bun in half, and each time you dongera your sandwich into the soup, take a bite so that you can really experience how the flavors marry together. You can really taste the meltiness of the cheese, the full herbiness of the soup, the nice body that's full of amazing vegetables, and I can't wait for you guys to enjoy this exact greatness. Don't forget, as always, the exact recipe quantities are on my blog link on the description box. I can't wait for you guys to try this out, and once you do, snap a picture and tag me on any social media platform. And don't forget, please don't burn your buns the way I have burnt mine, but I know for sure yours will be an extreme masterpiece, and I can't wait to see it. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. For me, it's now supper time. For you, do enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Bye.